So it's been a good couple of days. Hello, welcome back to my channel. We're going to talk about Nancy Pelosi, the State of the Union, and how she basically owned Trump and how he's having a hissy fit, and that's all everyone's talking about. Okay, so let's start off with, I will be fact checking the State of the Union later because he lied a lot. There was a lot in there in that 70-minute speech that was misrepresented or was things that he claimed he did that he didn't do, Obama did. Then there were some outright lies and just some stupid stuff in general, but that is not what we are here to discuss. We are here to discuss Nancy Pelosi and the entire thing. Everyone is talking about how she ripped up the paper, but I watched that speech live, and if you were watching the speech live, you didn't notice, like, no one seemed to notice on the comment section that she was kind of sitting behind him with a smirk, and then, like, there were times when you knew he was lying, and she was just kind of like, no, this isn't a thing. And she even, like, at one point mouthed something very, very clearly, which I'm going to insert here.
The first time in nearly 30 years. Among the states hardest hit, Ohio is down 22%. With every action, my administration is restoring the rule of law and reasserting the culture.
All sass, and I mean, she knew it was going to drive him crazy. He's behind there talking about his grand prescription plan when she knows that the Senate killed a bill that would actually help us, and she mouthed it. Then there was another time where, I don't feel like looking for that particular one to cut it, where she mouthed something else. She gave a whole bunch of faces, and she completely and totally dominated the night on a man who cannot stand strong women. And then at the very end of it, while he's going, thank you, and he's taking all his praise for his perfect bipartisan, which was totally partisan speech. And he was thinking that, like, he'd turn this into this grand show and everybody's going to be talking about what he said in his speech and he's going to get all this attention. Nancy Pelosi goes and rips up his... Sorry, guys, that's Otis. He's feeling much better. Rips up his speech right there in front of the national stage and then says that's what she thought of his speech, and that is what everybody's talking about, and he is freaking out, and she is absolutely wonderful. And I am not the biggest fan of Nancy Pelosi, but when it comes to owning Trump, she is the boss at it. And again, third time I pulled this out tonight, I'm telling you, it's been a very good couple of days. Cheers to Nancy Pelosi for totally dog walking the president on national television. He thought he had her, and with that lack of a handshake, and she sat there quietly and made faces and showed him what a scolding grandmother would do, or a mother. He needs a mommy figure. But yeah, she totally owned him. And Nancy Pelosi, we don't agree on a lot of things, and I think that sometimes I absolutely cannot stand you, but for your State of the Union and owning Donald Trump, here's to you. Madam Speaker, here's to you. Alright guys, I have an Onision video to make, and then I am going to go and do some other things. But, yeah, I will see y'all later.